Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking for some space. It's Gibson. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to run, it's Gibson. Great cut, they whiff on him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here's the handoff. A quick juke. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made after a big gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Back to throw. It's Owens. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack makes it 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it at the 15. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Second down. To the air, it's Owens. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, fighting him off. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. When he finds his target, he has the 1st. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Owens. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion of the tight end. Finally marked down after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, I love this call with his zone blitz. The offensive line is completely fooled. They didn't see the linebacker coming at the last moment. He comes up with a sack for the defense.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Texas.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Owens. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now.
That makes the score Texas 28.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Florida State Seminoles will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The shotgun running play call. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. The Miners going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the 2nd half.
Number 13, set to kick off.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Pitch to the back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
And the Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial third down play right here. They're going to run it. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
28, Florida State, 17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The Longhorns keep the football on the move. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. We'll come up on second down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Texas, 35, Florida State, 17.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Breaks loose at the 40. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarter...
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense cannot be stopped. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Romero. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Close to the tight end. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
That's caught. Pete Smith. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for first down and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Noles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. They decide to go for 2 to get within a field goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. It's the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Owens. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's going to take another shot right here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
42, Florida State, 30.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. No huddle now for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Extending the play now. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. First out, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way?
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
And he knocks through the PAT. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger.